One day, you'll realize you wasted years watching others win. While you did nothing for yourself, nobody is coming to save you. And deep down, you already know that the saddest part? You're not failing. You're just too distracted to become who you're meant to be while you're busy watching their life. Your own life is slowly slipping away. You keep waiting for the right moment. But life is waiting for you to start. At some point, it hits you. Everyone moved forward. Except you. You're not tired. You're just tired of being the person you know you shouldn't be. This isn't about them anymore. It's about the version of you you're losing every single day. If you don't focus on yourself now, one day you'll regret the person you never became, and nothing changes until you stop watching and start doing. You keep doubting yourself while others are building themselves. The gap between you and your potential is growing every single day. You're not stuck in life. You're stuck in distraction. Every day you delay is another day your dream stays a dream. You don't need more time. You need more focus. Time isn't stopping for you, but you keep stopping for everything else. You're slowly becoming someone you promised yourself you'd never be. You look at your life closely. This isn't where you're supposed to be. The truth is hard. You're the only one holding yourself back. You don't lack potential. You lack focus. At this rate, your future will look exactly like your present. You're watching others live your dream while you're still thinking about it, while you're watching them win. Your life is standing still. Days are passing, and nothing is changing. Focus on yourself before it's too late. If you keep living like this, nothing will change. You keep choosing comfort and calling it waiting for the right time. This version of you is not your final form. You're not losing to others. You're losing to your own habits. You're watching other people live the life you keep imagining for yourself. Every day, you scroll, you look, you compare. And slowly, without even realizing it, you start believing that maybe that life isn't meant for you. But that's a lie. A quiet, dangerous lie that keeps you stuck exactly where you are. Because the truth is, nothing is wrong with your dreams. Nothing is wrong with your goals. The only thing standing in your way is where your focus is going. You're giving your time, your energy, your attention to everyone else's journey. You're studying their success, analyzing their moves, watching their progress. But while you're doing that, your own life is standing still. Your own goals are waiting. Your own potential is being ignored, and time doesn't pause for that. Time doesn't care that you're figuring things out. It keeps moving. Every single day you delay, every hour you waste, every moment you spend distracted, it's gone. You don't get it back. One day, that realization hits hard. You look around, and people you once compared yourself to, they've moved forward. They've built something. They've become something. And you're left wondering where all your time went. But here's the part most people don't want to hear: you didn't lose because you weren't good enough. You lost because you weren't focused enough. Focus is everything. It's the difference between dreaming and doing, between wishing and becoming, between staying the same and transforming your entire life. When you focus on yourself, something powerful starts to happen. You stop worrying about how fast someone else is moving. You stop caring about who's ahead or who's behind. You start locking in on your own path, your own progress, your own growth. And that's where real change begins. Because growth doesn't come from watching. It comes from doing. It comes from the quiet moments when no one is watching you. When it's just you, your thoughts, your discipline, and your choices. It's waking up when you don't feel like it. It's working when you'd rather scroll. It's staying consistent when results are slow and nothing feels exciting. That's what builds something real. Most people quit in those moments. They chase motivation. They wait for the perfect mood, the perfect timing, the perfect conditions. But those things rarely come. And even when they do, they don't last. That's why discipline matters more than motivation. Discipline doesn't care how you feel. It shows up anyway. It keeps going anyway. It builds anyway. And when you rely on discipline, you become dangerous in the best way possible. Because now, nothing can stop you. Not your mood, not your doubts, not your distractions. But to reach that level, you have to make a decision. A real decision. Not something you say for a moment and forget the next day. A decision that you live by. You have to decide that your life matters more than your distractions. That your future matters more than your comfort. That your growth matters more than other people's opinions. Because let's be honest, distraction is comfortable. It's easy to scroll. It's easy to watch. It's easy to compare. There's no risk in it, no effort, no pressure. But there's also no progress. And if you stay there long enough, comfort becomes your cage. It traps you in a life that feels safe, but slowly drains your potential. You were not meant to live like that. You were meant to build something. To grow. To push yourself. To become someone stronger, smarter, more focused. But that version of you doesn't come from comfort. It comes from commitment. It comes from showing up every single day. Even when it's boring, even when it's hard. Even when you don't see immediate results. Because here's the truth, real growth is invisible at first. There are no big signs, no instant rewards, no applause, just effort, repetition, consistency, and most people give up right there. They think it's not working. They think they're not making progress. They think they're wasting their time. But what they don't see is what's happening beneath the surface. Your mindset is changing. Your habits are improving. Your discipline is getting stronger. You're becoming more focused, more resilient, more capable. And then one day, it shows. Not all at once, not overnight, but gradually. You start thinking differently, acting differently, living differently. That's when everything shifts. You stop needing validation. You stop needing approval. You stop needing to compare yourself to others. Because now, you're too busy building your own life. You're too focused on your own progress. You're too committed to your own growth. And that's when confidence becomes real. Not the kind you fake on the outside, but the kind you feel on the inside. The kind that comes from knowing you're doing the work. That confidence is quiet. It doesn't need to prove anything. It doesn't need attention. It just exists. And it grows stronger every day you keep showing up. So if you feel stuck right now, if you feel behind, if you feel like you're not where you should be, understand this. It's not over for you. You're not too late. You're not incapable. You're just distracted. And the moment you take your focus back, everything changes. It won't be easy. There will be days when you feel tired, unmotivated, frustrated. Days when it feels like nothing is working. Days when you question everything. But those days are part of the process. They're not signs to stop, they're tests to see if you're serious. And if you keep going through those days, if you stay consistent when it's hard, if you keep choosing yourself again and again, you will grow. You will improve. You will become someone you're proud of. And one day, you'll look back at this version of yourself, the one who was distracted, unsure, comparing, and you won't recognize them anymore. Because you'll be different, stronger, more focused, more in control. You won't need to watch others anymore. You'll be too busy living your own life. So stop waiting. Stop comparing. Stop giving your energy to things that don't build you. Focus on yourself, your habits, your mindset, your growth. Because at the end of the day, this is your life, your responsibility, your opportunity. And no one is coming to do it for you. It's on you. And that's not a bad thing. That's your power.